When the disciples agreed to accept Jesus' invitation to follow him, Jesus gave them the tools and equipment that they needed to do their job of being like Jesus. God offers each of us a range of gifts to enable us to follow Jesus, to do what he did, to live like him. When I set out to become an electronics engineer way back in 1975, I had to go to university to learn all about electronics. They taught us lots, and we got to try some of it out in various lab experiments that we had to perform and write up for assessment. When I actually started with my first employer in 1979, I realised that I didn't just need knowledge, I also needed equipment in order to do the job. I needed a soldering iron to join wires together and to fix components to circuit boards. I needed a calculator and then a computer in order to help me make the calculations to work out how to design the circuit. I needed a meter to measure things and an oscilloscope to show me what the signals looked like. All that equipment was great and I didn't even have to pay for it. It was free so long as I did my job. But I had to learn how to work everything. The equipment was no use just sitting there unless I worked it properly. If I didn't know what the signals were meant to look like, then I wouldn't know whether they were right or wrong. Jesus trained his followers to do what he did and to live the way he lived. That's what he wants each of us to do. But we can only be like Jesus if he gives us the same gifts, tools and equipment that he uses. The most important gift for any and every Christian, every follower of Jesus, is the Holy Spirit. Jesus was given the Holy Spirit before he started his 3-year ministry. The risen Jesus told his disciples to wait in Jerusalem after he had ascended back into heaven until God gave them the Holy Spirit. That took place 10 days later on the day of Pentecost, just 7 weeks after the first Easter. It took the disciples a while to let the Holy Spirit work through them. It takes us time and energy too to learn how to bring others to Jesus.